Hey there guys, welcome to Fred's at Gaming. Today we will talk about one of the coolest games being played by millions of people across the globe right now, LifeAfter. If you're already a player of the game, that's awesome. But if not yet, I can get you covered on how to begin playing the game. So tune in guys and let's get you started. Okay, so what is LifeAfter? LifeAfter is a post-apocalyptic game, well, a zombie survival game, shall I say, which is created by NetEase. They are also the creator of Rules of Survival and a lot more games, but I'll be focusing more on the LifeAfter games since I kind of like the way like zombie apocalyptic type of games. So the game has been in the internet and being played by millions of people around the world. I really like the game because besides the fact that I am a fan of a third-person shooting game, LifeAfter has a lot to offer. You will never run out of things to do. Like, you can do different quests daily, crafting your weapons and armors, cooking your food, designing your house, or in the game it's called the Manor, boss battle, and a lot more, guys. So you can even play this solo, or you can join a camp and then go to war when you have like a high level already. So on this video, I will teach you how you can get started in playing the game. It's available in Android, iOS, and PC platform. But since I like playing it more in mobile, and I have an Android device too, so this tutorial pretty much covers more on how to download it from the Play Store. Don't worry, regardless of what platform you're using, either it's an Android, iOS, PC, or whatever kind of device you're using which is compatible with the game, then once you have it downloaded on your device, the storyline is pretty much the same. So being that said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get you started learning the game basics. Alright, so as I mentioned, this tutorial covers more on how to play the game on Android devices. So the first thing that we need to consider in getting started playing this awesome game, guys, is to make sure that your phone or your device is compatible with the system requirements of the game. So let's go ahead and discuss that. So the first thing that we need to consider is, of course, you need to have an Android smartphone device, which is running on a 4.0 version of Android or higher. At least 2 gigabytes of ROM, or the random access memory or higher, and at least a free space of your RAM at 4 gigabytes memory, because the game is around like a little over 3 gigabytes to download. And of course you need to have a Google account and an internet connection, because this is an online multiplayer game. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the system requirements. If you feel that your device is compatible with the minimum system requirements of this game, then let's get you started downloading the app. Okay, so let's go into my phone so we can start downloading the game. Now from your phone, you just have to go to Play Store. Well, the LifeAfter already showed there, but let's go back as if you haven't opened Play Store or you haven't searched for the game. So once you open up Play Store, at the top you will see your search bar. Then you just have to search for the game. Oops, wrong spelling. LifeAfter. Then you just have to press the search button and you will see the LifeAfter game. Now, since I've already installed it on my phone, it shows open, but normally you will see on that same spot where the open is, you will see the install button, and then you just have to install it. And be patient in downloading depending on your internet speed. It may take a couple of minutes to download a game, since again it's consists of at least 3 to 4 gigabytes of data. So make sure that if you're also I don't recommend you downloading it using a mobile data, because your data will be limited. So we want to make sure that we're connected on a high-speed internet or a Wi-Fi with unlimited internet access for you to be able to not get interrupted in downloading this game. Alright guys, now that you've downloaded the game, of course it will show up on your phone as one of your apps that's installed, and then you will see the LifeAfter icon on your phone. So all you have to do is open up the game, and the game will load for you. So we just kind of wait for it, and please do remember that on the first time that you open up the game, it may download some of the updates inside of the game. So you will see it right here, like the status bar that it's launching. So you will see like an updating information, or like updating the game. So you just have to be patient, wait for it until it completes, because it will just happen once, or like on the first time, or every time that like NetEase provides some updates to make the game better. So now we just have to wait for it to launch and put it on, or bring us inside of the game itself, and then we will go ahead and move on. Alright, so now that the game has loaded, the first screen that you will see, pretty much you would be provided about like some announcements, some important update or information that you may need to know, like if there's like new events that NetEase is putting in the LifeAfter game or whatnot. So but we're not gonna be focusing on the updates for now. Let's just go ahead and get into the game. Just have to close this by pressing the back button of your phone. Now you will be routed on this screen, but for the first time access, what you will be seeing would be this screen, wherein it will ask you which server you would want to choose, or you would want to enter. Well, I already have like my character or my game, so these are my characters in the game, because you can create per server at least 3 characters. I don't know, you just want to have one character, but I'm a little bit crazy and I want to have like multiple characters in the game. So I have 3 characters, actually 4 characters right now. I have one on a different server. So for the sake of this tutorial, just to be able to teach you on how you really can get started with the game, then I'm gonna go ahead and create a new character. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that later on, but for now let's go ahead and create a new character for you. So to do that, you just have to press the server, which server you want to go to. Just like right now, I've chosen Charlestown, and then you tap the create button. Now on the create button, you will select the gender of the character that you want to choose. So if you're a female, of course, it really doesn't matter, regardless if you want to have like a female character. Even if you're a male, or a male character you want to, or a female you want to have a male character, it doesn't matter. But for now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'll go ahead and choose the male character. So once you choose the male character, the next thing that you would do is to choose from the clothes. So I like the blue one, so I'm gonna choose that blue one. You also can choose like the type of face. So let's go ahead and choose. No, I don't like that. I don't like that too. I like this a little better. Okay. And we will also choose on the face, what kind of face we want our character to be. That's too young for me. I want to choose this one with a bird. And then like the type of shirt, we can choose like the type of shirt that we want to have, or this is a preset actually, so we want to stick with what I wanted and chose earlier, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I got it. So once you're good with the looks of your character, you can tick on the finish skin selection, and you want to name your character. Alright, so I'm going to name it friend said. There. And once you're good, you can confirm and move on to the next. So in life after, you would have a dog along the way. So your dog is really very helpful. Because it would have like a certain part on your quest in a daily manner. It can be like a guard dog. It can be either a pack dog, which like you can put extra items because you're gonna farm like your materials for you to craft, and also your food. So your bag has only limited capacity or slots. But your dog, you can make it a pack dog. You can make it a search dog, wherein it will search for some valuable items that you could use as well, or resources. Or you can also use it like an attack dog, so it guards you, right? So you can choose from either a Labrador, blackback, or a Doberman. So I'm gonna choose a Labrador. It's kind of like it. And then you would choose like a dog collar. I still like blue, so I'm gonna choose blue for my dog. And then the fur, I want it to be a little lighter. That's what I want my dog to be. Now I can go ahead and click next once I'm good with my dog. And of course, you need to name your dog. So for this, since I'm a fan of, I don't know, Transformers, let's just go ahead and put Optimus. There. Okay, so my dog's name is Optimus, and once you're done, you can start playing. So it will give you a few intro of the game. It will ask you if you're a new player or you're a returning player. Now, if you're a returning player, it will just ask you a few questions on like the game, just to test your knowledge. But for this, let's say that we'll pretend that I'm new to this game, since I want you to see the whole process of how you can start the game. So you want to go ahead and start with the tutorials, and then it will ask you start rookie story. You will be asked to think about it or enjoy it. We're gonna choose enjoy it for now, since we want to have the tutorial. And it will ask you for a co-op mode or go alone. I want to do a go alone for now. Okay, now once you chose that, it will give you like an intro of the game, so how you would go for it. So that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and teach you a lot more on this, on how you can get started with the controls and everything. So you just have to follow the quest. It will give you a tutorial on how you can get started. I'll see you there, guys. If you like this YouTube video, please feel free to click the like button. Comment down below if you want me to cover some of the tutorials as well on my next video for this Life After game. Go ahead and tick on the comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and tick on the